What's up? What's up, ladies and gents? We are back for the second live stream of the day. I was just in the middle of a meal and Bitcoin decided to die. Yeah, so we're in the second live stream of the day. Welcome back, ladies and gents. Let me know in the comment section if you were here for the previous live stream. This is what I'm in crypto for, man. This is why I come. This is why I joined this space. Look at this, absolutely beautiful. Look at this on the 1 minute. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. As you're coming in, ladies and gents, smash those likes up. I am actually in the middle of a meal, so I hope you don't mind because I need to finish this off. Your boy's been going to the gym and I'm not even getting the protein in because I'm live streaming all day. This is crazy. Been buying these dips, wow. 15% rejection. How low can this be? Yeah, we've got some really interesting interesting price action. This is like the good old days, guys. This price action is like the good old days. Ladies and gents, as you're coming in, smash up those likes. We're doing it again. I finished my last live stream, what, like an hour ago maybe? It was like an hour ago. And we're still going. Audio check, mic check, video check, all that good stuff. Let me know if everything's good. I'm hyped up. This is exciting. This is really exciting. And you know, the reason I'm so happy about all of this price action is because this is the healthiest thing Bitcoin could be doing right now. Like, Bitcoin couldn't be doing anything better than dropping and finding some support right now. So that's actually really good. Did I sell my longs? No, sir. I didn't sell my longs. I was taking profit, obviously. But, I don't think I took profit recently, though. I think I stopped taking profit after, like, 64K. Sammy shorted. No, I didn't short. Dentist man's back. What's up, Teeth for Money? We're probably going to see a lot of familiar names in this live stream. But, what am I eating? So yeah, guys, those of you just tuning in, I went off the live stream, ordered my food straight away. The food came, price started dumping. I was like, fuck it, I'm back. Fuck it. We're doing the second live stream of the day. Smash up the likes for that. So, yeah, I've just got some chicken and rice in front of me. Like, really boring, very healthy. Like, let me see if I can show you guys. It's honestly, I don't think I want to put this on camera. It's actually not. It doesn't look great. To me, it looks amazing because it's, like, healthy. But, yeah, now it can go to 80K. You're 100% right, bro. You're 100% right. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna finish off this meal, get this protein in on stream. It's midnight in Dubai. Midnight. Love the setup. Yeah. Look at that. We're up to 62,800. We're on the 1 minute chart, of course. Making a strong recovery. So, by the way, when I was talking to you guys about what a real support bounce looks like, I was saying, look, typically you're going to, like, when you get a rejection, you're going to, like, start reversing very quickly, right? Like, here on the downside, you start reversing very quickly. And obviously, we didn't have that when I was describing this stuff back here, and the candles looked a little bit different, but we didn't have that. So, and especially after you get a pivot point, after a major point like this, you're going to expect a big, like, a swift recovery if you're going to get a recovery at all. So it's actually going to look like this. It's not going to look like what we had back here. And that's why I wasn't super optimistic, and I was saying that, you know, I think we're actually going to get better prices. We've already overshot it. And by the way, ladies and gents, you saw me say this like 2 fucking hours ago. What did I say? I said, smash up the likes if you remember this, and tell me in the comment section, you said this 2 hours ago. Tell me you said this 2 hours ago if you remember. I said that a lot of people have been opening their long positions, right? A lot of people have been, look at this, majority long, and we're on the, you know, daily time frame here on, sorry, these are top traders. The retail traders here starting majority long, going back toward the end of February, beginning of this month. And what I was pointing out is that this is all happening in this range. We started being majority long basically right around here and the whole way up. So I was saying that the only place you can put your stop losses if you've been long this whole way up, and especially if you've been long from here, you're going to be putting your stop losses here below this wick, right? You're going to be putting your stop losses below some of this price action, below these wicks here. Guess what we sweeped, ladies and gents? That is exactly what we were expecting. I told you that you're going to be entering your longs here, stop losses are going to be here. Bam, we take them out. Absolutely beautiful. I also mentioned that you're probably going to be building some more longs here, and that's why you can really start to see some dips here. Let me know if you remember this. That happened literally like 2 hours ago, ladies and gents. Shout out to those of you that are tuning in to these live streams. Shout out to those of you that are subscribed to this YouTube channel. And of course, we're seeing a big dump right here. Ladies and gents, as you are coming in, smash those likes up. This is why I do YouTube, yeah? Because I'll be like on point about shit for a long time, but you won't actually get it until it finally happens. And then when it finally happens, it blows up right in your face and you're like, holy shit, this guy is onto something. This guy knows. That's why we're here, ladies and gents. Oh shit, you're back. Wait, am I tripping? I am back, bro. I am back. I decided to just come straight back. Yeah, so that's exactly what we got, ladies and gents. Thank you all for the support. Wow, we're already up to 900 views and 140 likes. Guys, I've got to let you know, I just finished my previous live stream like an hour ago or maybe less. And I ordered my food and fuck it, I'm here with my food. So if you don't like that, if that makes you uncomfortable, then this is not the live stream for you. I've done 3 hours of streaming today. And I decided to come back because the price action is fun. So this one's going to be much more casual. And we're just going to have a little bit of fun with it. But if you are hyped up, smash those likes up for me. I want to see what we've got in the comments here. I'm just going to be getting some of this protein down while I read your comments and give you guys some more live analysis on these charts right here, still pushing that 63K level. I don't know if technical analysis is relevant in this madness. Shape. Technical analysis is spot on, yeah? Because, and we looked at very simple metrics. Again, I want to show this to you because you can keep on looking at this. There's actually, someone asked me, like, do I look at crypto liquidation heat map? Yes, I do. And I love them. I don't look at them on this channel, but it is something that I like to use. And you don't actually need to use them because it's actually very obvious. And I'll show you how in just a second. TA is the best and only tool you have right now. And I'll tell you why. The reason TA is the best. We are on the brink of 1,000 views, ladies and gents. Let's send this up. If you haven't already liked the video, we are right on the edge of 1,000 viewers. Send this thing up. I need to see it, ladies and gents. You know, what you have in these markets is, you know, you've got certain levels where people start building their positions, right? So here, you're getting some shorts building up, you're getting some longs building up. How do you know that? Because the price action is sideways. That's it. We're going sideways in our price, and that's how you know that you're getting shorts and longs building up. But we can also look at publicly available free data, like the Binance long and short data. We're looking at this on a one-day period, and we can start to see, we start going like majority bullish right here. Like, look, 29th February, 1st of March, and so on. We're majority bullish. There's 53%, right? You can see 51, 56, and so on. Even back a little bit earlier in February, we're, you know, just slightly above. Here we're 54, right? So it's generally starting to trend up toward the end of February. And where are we toward the end of February, right? We enter this price range on the 28th, and 29th and onwards is where it's very clearly majority long. So again, like, you just ask yourself, if we have the data that retail is entering longs up here, then we know that they have stop losses somewhere. 1,100 viewers, you absolute legends. Thank you all so much for all of the love. And in the comment section, yeah, spot on, absolutely. You're a genius. Oh, guys, you guys are so nice today. Thank you so much. Let's see what else we've got here in the comments. I think a lot of you guys remember that from just 2 hours ago. I think a lot of you guys were here when I gave you this exact same analysis. And I'm going to expand on this right now because it's been so accurate. I think a lot of you saw that. Yeah, that is sick. Welcome back to the live stream, ladies and gents. I can mute my mic while I'm cheering. Yeah, sure, I can do that. I don't actually know how sensitive the microphone is, but yeah, that's a good idea. Guess is healthy for the over leverage of the market. Absolutely. This is actually going to flush out a lot of leverage in the market. That's what we're talking about. But also spot positions. What you end up getting is we know that it's majority longs coming in the market here, and you know that they have to set their stop losses somewhere. And basically any price action that happens after this wick, this is the most obvious stop loss. You'll take this wick, you'll go either 1% below it to 59,700 or 3% below it, which we haven't hit yet, right? And that's generally where a lot of stop losses are going to be placed, typically more so around the 1% level. So we know that this is a natural place that stop losses are going to be hit. And we know that if the market is crashing down, they're going to come down to these price levels, right? That's just basic trading knowledge, which you probably don't learn about if you're just following, people who aren't actually traders. But I'm an actual trader. I've been trading this market for 7 years. So I actually need to be aware of these things, right? I don't make money first and foremost off a YouTube channel and marketing products to you and, selling you shit on Twitter and YouTube. That's not how I make my money first and foremost. I make my money first and foremost by trading. So I need to know these things. If I don't know these things, that's survival. That's a problem. What this means potentially in the future is you just kind of look at every single sideways price range and you can start to establish. So look, this was the last really significant kind of price range that Bitcoin had. And that's understandably where a lot of our long positions are going to be building up, right? So you're building up, and you can see it happening right here. A lot of long positions are getting built up. Where are they putting their stop loss? Well, after this wick, and especially after this wick, and especially after this wick, stop losses are going to be below this box because that's where you would place them, right? And so naturally, that's what we sweep, right? So once you sweep this level, okay, well, let's say the line's down here because you got a little bit more sideways. And let's see, end of January, beginning of Feb. Can we go back that far? No, we can't go back that far, unfortunately. But yeah, we can actually. So very, very beginning of February, roughly. Yeah, no, we can see this. Yeah. Yeah, this is right here. Before the pump even happens, we're very majority long, 64%. So we know that a lot of the people that enter their long positions here, they need to put their stop losses somewhere. And naturally, their stop losses are probably going to be below this or below this. So we can already start to expect where those next moves are going to come. I told you guys the same thing 2 hours ago. Those of you who are subscribed watching this content, you're going to be very well aware of this. And it played out perfectly. So that's what we get during major whiplash price action like this. Now, obviously, the other major component that I've been warning you guys about for a really long time is that we must get a correction. We have to get a correction. And I did toy with this idea a little bit. I told you guys about it a little bit. I didn't necessarily think it was going to happen, but the possibility that we hit the all-time high, perhaps even overshoot it slightly, and then we start crashing. That is exactly what happened here. But this doesn't mean I'm going to start ringing the bells and saying I was right. I was right. But it's more so that we don't know yet if we're trading sideways or if we're actually going to see a big correction. Now, the way this is starting off, this is a very big correction, okay? We still haven't finished this daily candle. And this is a very big daily candle with a very big rejection. We still haven't finished this week. This is a fucking atrocious weekly candle. This is an absolutely horrible weekly candle. So, this could turn out to be a very big reaction, a big rejection, or what we could end up seeing is kind of what we saw back here in 2020, where we kind of, and it's so cluttered now with my lines. I'm just going to go ahead and remove these lines. Or it could be what we had back here, where we basically traded sideways, and consolidated below our all-time high and then moved up. And we obviously already had this move as well, right? Very, very similar price drop. We had this back here, right? That was a nice 16% drop. So, and right now, what are we down by? From high to low, let's take a look. Could be close to that. Yeah, it is. It's 14%. So we're basically at the same drop right now. 1,500 viewers, ladies and gents. That is absolutely amazing. If you are appreciating this analysis and if you're finding it useful, ladies and gents, smash those likes up. Thank you all for tuning in to the second live stream of the day. The first one was 3 hours long. I don't want to think about how long this one's going to be, but I'm here for now. So smash those likes up if you are enjoying these live streams. Just hit 59K, did we? Yeah, no, we did. Yeah, just before this live stream started, that was the big dump. Ladies and gents, as you are coming in, keep in mind that you have got phenomenal offers available to you with the links in the description down below. You can open up a new tab and take advantage of this right now. This Bitcoin free $500 position, for example, is limited to the amount of people that claim it, right? So this number keeps going down, and the more people that claim it, the lower it's going to go, and then eventually it's going to hit 0. And just like the Solana campaign, this one will end as well. So the Solana one already ended. You got a free $500 position on it. Right now it's Bitcoin. You can throw it long or short. It doesn't matter. And any profits you generate are yours to keep, right? So that is absolutely phenomenal. This is the best exchange in the game. And in order to get your bonuses, you would just start trading. Put your KYC in and start trading. These are two phenomenal no KYC options. I love BingX because of the traditional finance options that they have available. So you can actually trade stocks like Tesla and Apple. Super, super cool. Up to 130K in bonuses. Absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, keep in mind your local restrictions. Okay, certain countries in the world can't use these stuff. And yeah, you can't break your laws. So really, really cool stuff there. So, you know, right now, just looking at where we are, I'm just going to draw a couple of these boxes back on because I wasn't supposed to delete them. This was one of the first boxes I wanted to look at. I'm actually going to move it up a little bit. And I'm going to put a second box down over here. And that is our support area. So right now it looks like, and we are on the 1 minute, so, you know, take it for what it's worth. But, and like I said, I almost never look at the 1 minute time frame, but the reason I'm looking at it right now is because we've got a lot of liquidity. Yeah. When you've got a lot of liquidity, you can expect that, and you can see this here on the volume, right? Like there's a lot of price, like there's a lot of volume right now being exchanged. So you can reasonably infer that this is a more kind of liquid time frame. The reason we zoom out on, you know, Bitcoin or, you know, anything really is because we're looking for liquidity. We're looking for like the real price action, what the humans are doing. And humans trade on larger time frames than bots, right? But when you've got extreme price action like this, when you're setting an all-time high and then you're dropping down and things are crazy and you're down by 15% in, you know, like 6 hours, you are going to be seeing more human price action and more liquidity in the market. And pardon me, and that's why I'm okay with looking at it this way. Did I close my trades or still waiting for the second top for exiting? No, I didn't close my trades. I'm not going to close my trades. I'm not bearish on the market. You know, I can't stress this enough. I mean, I understand a lot of people actually panic when they see shit like this, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm back for the second live stream of the day. I'm not worried about this. I mean, for the longest time, I've been saying that this needs to happen. And the best case scenario, and this has already dropped by like 10,000. This has literally already dropped by 10,000. I was telling you guys, one day you're going to wake up and there's going to be a red $10,000 candle. There's going to be one candle. There's going to be a minus $10,000 candle. You're going to be like, what the fuck happened? So who's waking up right now? Whose turn was it? Who's waking up? Is it LA? If you're waking up late, it's LA. It's probably Hawaii. Hawaii is waking up right now. Honolulu's getting it. All right. Honolulu are the ones that are experiencing this right now. You know, and that's absolutely hilarious. So bear with me, guys. My phone is going crazy. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, and I was just actually discussing a couple trade opportunities with my analyst. He actually feels like this risk profile might be a little bit too high, and I think he's got a very good point. But we'll get to that in just a second. What have we got here in the comments real quick? This is a very good comment section. We're up to 1,800 viewers. That is amazing, guys. I just woke up, Crypto King. So it's your turn, bro. You're the one that's waking up to the minus 10K candle. Ladies and gents, if you are enjoying this live stream, if you are finding this useful, as you are coming in, smash those likes up for me. We hit 700 likes in the previous live stream. We're already up to half of that, and we just started this stream like 20 minutes ago, so that is sick. Hawaii crashed the market. And is there any time zone like after Hawaii, like later than Hawaii? I don't think so. Then you go into like the next day, right, in Japan or something. Or New Zealand, of course. We always forget about New Zealand, but they're probably like, unless you start going to the really small countries. Anyway, we don't really put New Zealand on the map, do we? We always like to forget them on the map. Anyway, price action wise, we are on the 1 hour time frame doing something really good. We have managed to overshoot our support area, so that's good. The reason that's good, I am giving you guys so much gold dust right now. This is also really good. So get your notepad out for this one. This is another one you want to take notes of. When you're looking for the price to bounce off a support level, especially if you're in crypto, a lot of the times it's gonna print a scam wick. Yeah, a scam wick is like one of these where like our support is here, but it comes even lower and it just fucks a bunch of people and it's really annoying and it stops out your positions. oftentimes in crypto you're going to get that, and that's for a multitude of reasons. That you got manipulation, you got stop hunting, which is kind of the same thing. You've got cascading waterfalls in terms of like lots of people selling off, and then that's triggering more liquidations, and that pushes the price lower, and then there's people getting scared and they sell. It's a cycle. You've got a lot of different factors at play, and we don't need to worry about them. But what you will often see is that when you do come down to these support levels, you do overshoot them. Now, what's really good about overshooting them is that once you have overshot them, you don't have to worry about overshooting them again as much. This is the best part. Okay, this is the best part of what we have on this chart right now. The best thing that you can see if you want the price to sustain itself and stay high is that you get the scam wick, get it out of the way, and then if you feel like the price is going to stabilize, now the liquidity hunt is already over, right? So you can get a second liquidity hunt, and oftentimes you do, right? Here's an example where we got 2 liquidity hunts, right? So you can get 2 liquidity hunts, but oftentimes you just get 1. And we see this all over the place, okay? So when you've gotten your first one, if you're bullish now, this is reliable support. That is really, really good, okay? That is a really, really good opportunity for some potential trades if this thing does end up coming down. Because the best thing we want to see now, and here's the thing. I talk about like we need this thing to, I talk about how we need this price action to kind of, correct, and that's absolutely, that's absolutely correct. We do need corrections, but on the other side, we don't want it to happen like, it's okay, but it's not great. We don't want it to happen like a mega dump where it's like, we've just dropped a fucking 10-ton, steel something, steel block. You want it to like, it's got to move a little bit, right? Like you're gonna fluctuate a little bit. You're gonna have a reaction rally. You're gonna consolidate. You're gonna have a bit of, you take the scenic route. You're gonna take the scenic route. That's what you want with this kind of price action. So I think the best case scenario is indeed that Bitcoin continues to dump because we need a bigger correction, right? I mean, again, I want to put this in perspective for you all because I think some of you, maybe are lacking this perspective, quite frankly. But we have gone. 80% up within 43 days, within a month and a half, without a correction, right? So obviously we need a correction. And from this 25K level, we've gone up by 177%. That is a 2.7 times gain. 2.7 times gain, right? 2.8 times gain. That is absolutely enormous, ladies and gents. That is an enormous price rise to be getting without a correction. So I personally, because I'm actually more bullish than most of you, I want the price to correct because the only way we can go up is by correcting. And I said the same thing back in 2022, right? I was saying that the fact that we've had such a strong correction here heavily implies that we're going to have a strong reaction on the other side. Put it in the live chat right now if you remember me saying that. That is something I was very, very vocal about. That I am strongly expecting that in this market, because we had a strong correction in 22, we're probably going to have a strong, and that's why when we were down at $15,000, $17,000, I was the only motherfucker saying we're going to 30K. You already know it, ladies and gents. When we were down here, I was the only motherfucker saying, I think 40K may be possible, but I'm not sure, and it's hard to say. I was the only one that even entertained it. Tell me if you remember that in the live chat down below. Ladies and gents, there is not a single YouTube channel you're going to find on this platform that is so consistently accurate than this one. There isn't. Because if there was, I'd be watching it. Right? You have got people that are really good with their fringe styles of analysis, but this is sober, grounded, realistic analysis where when we need to move up, I'm telling you we're going to move up. When we need to start correcting, I'm telling you we're going to correct. Right? And you're going to get that on this YouTube channel. You're going to get it at times you don't want to hear it. And that doesn't matter because we're here to make money. We're not here to make friends, stand in a fucking circle, jerk each other off to the same price predictions in our Discord group and our Telegram group because we have a sense of camaraderie and novelty and we want brothers and stuff like that. No, we want money. We don't care about that stuff. We want to take some money back to the wife, buy a fucking car, go get the yacht, renovate our house. We're not interested in the bullshit, camaraderie of the space that a lot of people are always looking for. That is not what we're here for. So, that is what we're putting out on this YouTube channel. And then, yeah, if we do look at this correction, we do want this to be a bigger correction. And the reason we want this to be a bigger correction is because it's going to allow the price to come down to some better price levels and then recover at, because if we don't do that, we're just going to get a repeat of 2022. Okay, and that's exactly what happened. 2021 was a spectacular rally from 30k all the way up to 58, and then again from 30k up to 68. And it was absolutely horrific because on the other side we had to get punished so badly, right? We didn't have a sustainable rally over here, and that's why we had such a horrible reaction. It always plays out that way. That's always what we talk about on this YouTube channel. It takes some time to be proven correct, but it almost always happens. And that's what I'd love to see here. It doesn't mean it's going to come, but to me, the fact that we're already moving like this does show me that, look, this is not how I would expect the correction to end, right? And the reason I'm saying that is because it was quite a slow it wasn't slow, but compared to the drop, this is like the staircase up and the fucking fire pole down, it's not even the elevator down or anything. This is just the fire pole down. And I think that's a really big deal. For Coinbase is down again? What? Really? Yeah. Anyway, this is the fire pole down and the staircase up. And I think that's a really, really telling sign that this is probably, hopefully going to have, we want to see this kind of reaction all the way up and then, maybe sideways and then down. The longer it takes, the better. I know it's a little bit annoying, but it actually plays in really well with actually the halving narrative as well, because oftentimes with our halving narratives, we do actually get some consolidation going right into the halving. Take a look at this, right? So we go into the halving, we pump into it, and then we sideways, right? And obviously we had the crash before. We haven't got that crash yet, so we're potentially forming it right now. It's already, like I said, 15%. It's already pretty big. Here, we just trade sideways into the halving. It's actually usually quite underwhelming. I think everybody's expecting fireworks right up until the very last second, but, that's not typically how it goes. It's typically, this was a bit of an uptrend, but it was no big deal. And, Bitcoin's really in its infancy here. I think this was its first ever halving, if I'm not mistaken. So, that's definitely, just random price action almost. But right now that halving is coming up, and it just totally makes sense that, we kind of, form some sort of a pullback, and then we're down here in the 50s, and then we trade sideways into it, maybe correct again. That's exactly what happened in 2016. This exact price action I just showed you, that is here, right? Look at this. That is exactly what happened back here. So I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it certainly, would make a lot of sense. It would certainly be really, really good for the market. 2,500 viewers, you absolute sexy legends. Good stuff. Welcome to the live stream, ladies and gents. Welcome back. Everyone and their grandmother, absolutely. You already know how this works. If you are loving this, do me a favor and smash up those likes. We hit 700 on the last live. Let's pump this thing even higher. This is the second live stream of the day. I've got my chicken and rice right here because I went to the gym yesterday. Got to get this down. I got my protein shake here as well. I am armed and ready for this live stream. And like I said, ladies and gents, while we are live, feel free to open yourself up another tab and get access to these phenomenal bonuses. I was actually putting this in perspective for those of you who haven't taken the $500 free Bitcoin position. It's really funny. Somebody asked me, why is it an obvious short to go short at 69? It's not a short I took, obviously. It's not the kind of trade I would make, but why is it obvious anyway? And the reason I said it's obvious is because it's an obvious area of resistance, being psychological resistance at an all-time high. And with any trade, you would obviously put your stop loss, let's say 1% above. Well, 1% above gave you enough leeway to not get stopped out on this trade. And you would have ended up going short over here. And then, down from this, down from that price to the low at 10x leverage, that's a 14% profit, right? At 10x leverage to current price, that's a 10% profit. 10% profit on 10x leverage, you do the math. That is 100%. That's a plus 100% gain. That's doubling your money. And you can do that with Bybit with their free capital. It doesn't matter, right? You can win the money, you can win the money, lose the money. It doesn't matter. It's not yours anyway. But if you make money, this is just an example of how you can YOLO it into something, not give a fuck, and still walk away with $500 for free. And that is sick. Everybody can do it. So that is really, really cool. Of course, these are brilliant no KYC alternatives as well, but you've always got to keep in mind your country's local regulations as well. But BingX, phenomenal alternative with access to traditional finance markets and up to 130K in bonuses. So that is really, really special. You can take a look at that while we are live right here and get access to your bonuses. And by the way, I think I've already mentioned, but those of you who are signed up to Bybit, you do need to start trading and do your KYC in order to get access to these bonuses. What have we got in the comments here, ladies and gents? If you've got questions, particular things you want me to go through, let me know. This is a bit of a freestyle for me. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about where I think Bitcoin can go, but I do want to see if we've got questions here. We are at 600 likes, ladies and gents. Thank you all for pumping them up. Someone's asking, can we long now? Well, you are in charge of your own destiny, sir. But I'll tell you what, I do think that this is an interesting long right here. It's not the kind of long I would take. I don't, I look for much higher probability setups than that, especially because, I'm just not desperate to trade, and that's why I trade well. But it's not bad, especially like I said, because we got that stop hunt now. See, the thinking now is that if we are going to hold this price range, then it's pretty fair to say we're going to hold this level now, right? If we come back down to this level and we lose it, it's probably not going to be a second fake out. It's probably going to be a continuation down into the 50K range. That's a very reasonable conclusion to draw from this analysis, from this chart now, in my opinion, just based off my knowledge. And what do I know? But we've already gotten that rejection here. We are responding to levels so well. This is actually really good, ladies and gents, because I don't know if you remember, but on that live stream I was doing with you earlier, the first 3-hour live stream I did, we bounced right off the support level I was outlining exactly at the moment I was outlining it. And that was at 1700 hours. Where are we now on UTC? We're at 2000 hours. Yeah, that was about 3 hours ago I was doing that with you guys live on stream. And now we're getting rejected at the exact same level. So this is actually proving to us. And this is actually a trade idea that I would consider more now, is some short retests. If we start to bounce back up, right? Like if Solana comes back up to this price level, my God, what a fucking short. What a short. Wow. Imagine. I don't know if it's going to happen, right? Bitcoin dominance has shot up. Bitcoin dominance has shot, and it's exactly what we were expecting. If the market starts dropping, Bitcoin dominance is going to go up, right? You're not interested in being in the altcoin market if Bitcoin is losing money, because if the big daddy is scary, if the big daddy is risky, you don't want to be in the riskier assets, right? So I don't know if we're going to see Solana, covering some ground against Bitcoin here, but it's kind of looking for these resistance areas now where I think those easy high probability setups are now, just for the next, call it, 12 hours, 24 hours. That's what I'd be seeing. Would I trade it? No, not necessarily, but I'll happily talk about it. Yeah, and this is huge. This is huge. From that high down to the low, 26%. And how long did it take? My God, we're on the hourly time frame here. How long did it take? 4 hours. 4 hours, ladies and gents. 5 hours, actually, to correct down by that much. That is huge. What if the all-time high of the next cycle is already in? I don't think so. That would be very surprising. I don't think the all-time high is in. I think that this is the exact correction we need. There is a school of thought right now which is saying that this is a macro double top. And it is something I discussed. It's something that I even hypothesized when we were way lower because we were going up so aggressively. I was like, what if this actually triggers a bear market and we end up trading, in a really horrific market for the next few months? Again, I actually think that would be the healthiest thing Bitcoin could do, but I don't know if that's where we are right now. But it really depends on where the fear campaign goes from here. There could be a massive fear campaign brewing right now with legacy media and any other kind of media that's reporting on Bitcoin. We're actually just going to have to scroll on things like Twitter and kind of see what they're saying about this right now. Unironically bullish on liquidations. If you're not bidding after an all-time high break followed by a 10K dip, then nobody can help you. We've still got a lot of bullish sentiment here, right? And we got to see what the long-short ratio is looking like as well on a short-term time frame. Let's pull that up. See what we got here. We're still majority long. We're still very majority long, aren't we? Very majority long. So that's interesting. Let's see what else we got here on Twitter. "90-year-old friend of family that can't use the internet by himself called me earlier telling me Bitcoin was up. We're early." And then 7 minutes ago, he posted this 2 days ago or yesterday, whatever. Just 7 minutes ago, he's like, "Next time we get to the all-time high and he calls me, I'm going to shove him down the stairs, I promise." That's hilarious. Absolutely brilliant. What do I tell him, boys? This is hilarious. Yeah. So, and you know, if we start seeing that people are really upset, that's what we're going for, right? When we start seeing that people are kind of losing their shit, and you know, a lot of bad shit is happening. People are losing faith. Like that sentiment that somebody had. I'm not even reading the comments, the tweets to you. Anyway, that's fine. That sentiment that we had from one of the commenters asking if we've already punched in the high. If we start getting everybody saying that, then that's going to be where you start knowing that actually, yeah, we could be looking at, a real, potential bottom starting to form. And that would obviously be absolutely great. That's exactly what we want to see, right? So I think we've got a little bit more volatility here on the 1 minute. Yeah, let's take a look at that. So this is, like I said, I don't know if I'd actually take this trade, but it does look good to me. I think the drop is coming a bit too quickly, right? Like if this drop were to take a little bit longer, like stretch it out to here, then sure, I'd be interested in taking it. If it's this quick, then, you know, I'm not sure if I'm fully bought into that personally. This is exactly what we needed for a healthy bull run. Completely agree. Completely agree. Bottom predictions. Look, guys, I'll tell you what I think about the potential bottom for Bitcoin right now. Obviously, I think we're still trending up. I don't necessarily think we're doing that major double top theory and it's going to be a bear market again. That would be very Bitcoin. My God, that would be so Bitcoin for it to happen. And you know me, I'm married to the game. I'm married to this thing. But, you know, so I feel like I know Bitcoin. But I don't even think that would happen. That's a bit too Bitcoin. I'm looking for support, right? There's very little support on this chart. So it's actually very clear. It's very obvious to see. It's not really open to interpretation. That's a potential bounce zone, right? That is a potential bounce zone. Nice and easy. No, you know, easy. Easy to understand, easy to visualize. And of course, the absolute best potential support area on this chart, $30,000. Remains untested, by the way. It does remain untested. So that could be something. And then, you know, you could draw a little box like around here. Yeah, that is something which you could definitely do. You could draw another one like here. These are smaller areas and they're less significant, right? Like 36K, 38K, they're good. And, you know, there's even some nice kind of reversal price action taking place at these kind of levels, right? So they would make sense. But these are kind of where I'd be expecting some potential bounce zones for Bitcoin. And, you know, because of that, it's far away. I mean, if we lose this level, and, you know, I do think it's fairly likely that we will lose this level, you know, it's far away to get down here. I mean, just to the next one from current prices is 17% down from the all-time high. And we did set an all-time high, by the way, for anyone that's just waking up now in Hawaii. That's 25% down from our all-time high. You know, down to this region, 38%, which fulfills a 40% crash hypothesis, which is exactly what we want to see. And if we start overshooting it, we're looking at 44%, 48%, and to my personal favorite support area, 30K, 55%. And unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. Typically in a bull market, Bitcoin does not drop down by more than 40%. There is one very, very big thing I want to talk to you about in this live stream here. And it's an idea that I already covered with you in the previous live stream, but I'm going to bring it up again because now you're going to understand me a lot more now that the dump has started. But I'm gonna tease you a little bit. I'm going to hold that over your head until we get to 750 likes. We're at 680 right now. We've got 2,700 viewers. If you're finding this live stream useful right now, if you appreciate that we're all in this together while this market is dumping, if you're liking the energy, smash those likes up. There is one more thing I want to tell you, and this is going to flip the ETF narrative on its head. That's what I want to tell you right now. So smash them up, ladies and gents. If you are appreciating this live stream, once again, I do want to highlight to you guys the phenomenal sponsors working with us for this video. BingX and CoinW are not sponsors, actually. So it's just Bybit, actually. And of course, I've got my free Telegram channel down below where you're getting more analysis from myself and my team around the clock. We're going to be firing content off in there. We already have done, which is exclusive that you guys on YouTube are not getting. So if you want more analysis from me and my team for free, come join 4Flies Gold. It's a completely free Telegram channel. We're pinging updates straight to your phone. Absolutely amazing stuff. Thank you all for... Whoa, we're at 800 likes. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's get it, ladies and gents. So the ETF narrative, thank you very much, guys, for hitting up those likes. The ETF narrative has all been about, look, there's so many institutions that want to buy Bitcoin. If you watched the previous live stream, you're going to know where I'm going with this. You're right. I personally think that institutions, like in other major markets, you can call it, like, you know, even the US dollar and other commodities, are probably going to hold a massive proportion of Bitcoin. I think it's going to be bigger than other legacy markets because Bitcoin is easier to manipulate and because it's smaller, so it's easier to get it. And I think that it's going to happen, kind of under our noses. It's going to happen with crashes like this that scare people out of the market. And then you, me, us, the retail, we start selling and we sell into the hands of the wealthy people. And, you know, they'll keep it down. They'll keep it suppressed for a little bit, just like they've been doing with gold and other assets. And then they'll send it higher and then we'll start buying back in. It's just how history goes, right? The rich don't make the poor rich, all right? The rich people don't try and make poor people rich. And that's the fucking bullshit narrative that the entire crypto space has been telling itself for the last few months. And I've been saying constantly the whole time that's obviously not the case. Here's the kicker. Notepads, ladies and gents. Get your notepads out. Here's the kicker. When you're seeing... when you're seeing people buy who've never bought before, the ETF traders, the institutions, for the first time ever, those people now have access to a new button. The new button has the color red on it. What am I talking about? If you've never bought the asset before, you can only buy it. There's no other button for you to press. You've got a big green button in front of you. When you've already bought the asset, now you have a green button in front of you, but you've already pressed it, and you have a big juicy red button. And you've just set an all-time high. You do the math, ladies and gents. You've got to visualize it this way. Crypto Kirby, RIP to the legend. I don't know where you're at, bro, but I hope you're watching this live stream and I fucking missed the shit out of you. We want you back, bro. The whole of crypto wants you back. The whole of crypto wants you back. They need you back. They might not know they want you, but we need you. Crypto Kirby said back in 2021, there was a statistic that 30% of all people in the United States own crypto. Everybody was banging their drums about it, jerking themselves off about it, getting their lotion out, getting super, super happy and excited about it. Crypto Kirby came on stream. What did he say? I love this guy. I learned so much from this guy. What did he say? He said, if you've got 30% of people that have already bought the asset, now they have the ability to sell. We learn about this in school, right? Here's some roasted vegetables. You've got kinetic potential energy right here. I've picked it up and I'm holding it up. And now if I let go, it can drop. Previously, when it's on my table, there was no potential for it to drop. It was already at zero. It was already at neutral. When I'm holding it, it's not at neutral anymore. It's the same thing with these assets. When the buying has already happened, now for the first time ever, you have the ability to sell it. Crypto Kirby, 2021, told us all that, and he was 100% right. Of course he was. Of course he was. Yeah, and I learned a lot of how I trade and analyze from that legend. That's why I'm good at what I do as well. He is phenomenal at what he does. It might take him a little bit of time to be proven right, on occasion, and that's completely okay because we're just traders at the end of the day. We don't care about being right. We care about making money, and they can be two different things. And it's the exact same situation here. So now these ETF buyers have a lot of Bitcoin. They have $10 billion plus of Bitcoin, if not much more. So when we're looking at it from that perspective, the move has already happened in a lot of ways. They can now sell. It was bullish a few months ago in 2023 when, obviously my long position was a little bit less mature, and that's exactly when it was super, super bullish. Now we're in some sort of mania phase, and it might still be bullish. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we can't keep on going up. I obviously think we're going to breach the all-time. I wouldn't be basically almost all in on Bitcoin if I didn't believe this coin is going to continue to go up, obviously. Like, I think I'm good with how I manage my money, right? So I wouldn't be doing that if I think it's, not the right thing to do. But at the same time, we have to be acutely aware that there are new potential sellers in the market. And these are not sellers that play nice, all right? We need to We need to keep this in mind in this market right now, ladies and gents. These are not the sellers that play nice, okay? These are the sellers that, ladies and gents, in the comment section right now, tell me, were you here in 2017? Let me know in the live chat right now, who was here in 2017? Tell me when you joined. Were you here in 2017? The reason I'm curious is because if you were here back at the all-time high in 2017, you're going to remember something which I remember very, very well, okay? This was a big day. I remember just even a few days before, I was like 15, 16 years old back then, wasn't I? It was something like that. I was 16 years old. And it was on one of these candles. I came home from school, from secondary school in the UK, and I fell down on my bed and I was like, I'm a fucking genius. I've won. I'm making so much money. I'm out of the matrix, whatever. I remember that's obviously, in hindsight, that was the sell signal when Sammy, the idiot, 15, 16-year-old thinks he's the genius. A lot of you guys have been here since 2017. Look at that. Yes, I was in 2017. Yes, I was here. Yeah, lots and lots and lots and lots of you here since 2017. A few from 2020, 2019. Yeah, but this is we got 2013 here. Nice. We've got a very seasoned crowd here. We've got this is why I love you guys, by the way, because this YouTube channel doesn't reach as far as some of the other ones go, but we've got a very seasoned crowd on this YouTube channel. We've got a crowd of people who are absolutely legitimate and they know what they're doing, and it's much more than other YouTube channels out there, and that really excites me. I was on the phone today with one of my friends, and he was like, so Sammy, why don't you make more shitty videos, because you'll get more views and you'll make more money. He's like, would you make more money if you did? I was like, bro, if I was making shitty YouTube content that appealed to idiots, I would be so much richer right now. And it's absolutely ridiculous. And he was like, well, why don't you do it? I was like, because I respect myself. That was basically it. And you guys are why. Like, what you guys are putting in the comment section right now, and it's not just about the time you entered, right? Because you could enter the space kind of late and you can still be good at what you do. But generally speaking, this is a very switched on crowd, and that's definitely something I love. Anyway, back to the point. End of 2017, December 17, this was the day that Bitcoin futures launched. We have info right here. Bitcoin CME futures launch, right? Take a look at this right here. December 18. So December 17, December 18. We had CBOE on December 10 and CME December 18. And that was the precise day that we set the all-time high. I mean, you cannot make this up. The day these people entered the space, the same people who you are begging and praying will pump your bags up like an absolute clown. Not you, hopefully, but some of you watching, you probably fall into this camp. The same people that you want to make you rich are the same people that entered the space, and on day one, they went short on Bitcoin and they triggered an 80% collapse on Bitcoin. Do you care about Bitcoin's history? Does this even matter to you? I think this is absolutely huge, right? From that all-time high down to the low that Bitcoin set, it took 362 days and we went down by 84%, and we didn't reclaim that high for how long? Let me just measure this real quick. We didn't reclaim that high for 1,094 days. 1,094 days. So, and that's when the people who were saying are running these ETFs now, they're going to make us rich. That's the first thing they did. And in fact, when they took Bitcoin down here, must I remind you, ladies and gents, and any of you who were here back in 2017, if you need a reminder of this, that is concerning. I mean, I love you guys, but you guys need to remember this. This is absolutely huge. And if you weren't here, okay, I don't blame you. But if you were here, oh, damn, you need to know this stuff. Back in 2018, when we were trading sideways down here, the big guys that you were all begging and wishing for in this rally up in 2017 were absolutely fudding Bitcoin. Jamie Dimon, whatever the hell he is, whoever he is, he was talking absolute smack about Bitcoin. And then when the price crashed by 50%, and your boy traded this, I made 60% profit here and 360% profit here. We play these big moves, ladies and gents. That is what I'm all about. When the price was down here for a period of about 3 months, his bank, Jamie Dimon's bank, JP Morgan and Chase, were buying Bitcoin down here. You can go back. Just the same way I Googled this to get you the CME futures launch date, you can Google the other information I'm giving you. You can ChatGPT it to cross-reference everything I'm saying. I remember it because I lived it, and I was absolutely shocked. It was exactly what the conspiracies say. They will FUD it. They will spread. They will engineer fear campaigns in the news. They will, press all of those red buttons. They will make you scared. They will make you sell your Bitcoin. They will crash the price by 50%. Everybody will stop talking about it. They will buy, and they will start saying nice things about it again later. That is how these guys play the game. Now, you think it's going to be different now? Man, you got another thing coming. I don't know what to say. I have heard such ridiculous levels of cope over these last weeks about what this ETF is actually going to do to the market. And I don't know. I don't hold the answer. I can't see the future. But I feel like I understand that rich people, legacy finance, old money is not going to make a bunch of crypto basement dweller fucking loser degenerate gamblers rich. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. Okay? They are just not going to do it. That is not something I see. So big point for me, something I talk about a lot on this YouTube channel. Damn, we're nearly at 1,000 likes, 991. Maybe just keep it here because that was an amazing generation of Porsche. Maybe bump it up to 992 because that's even better. But that's exactly what I think a lot of people miss with these kind of things. The very thing that you want to pump your bags is actually going to be the thing that makes this entire thing so akin to real life, where the big guy who already has money wins. Money makes money, money moves money, money controls money, and that's just always how it's been. And if you think it's going to be different in Bitcoin, you're an absolute fucking idiot. I'm sorry, I'll say it to you straight to your face. You're an absolute idiot. You have it wrong. You have it completely wrong. If you think that that's not going to be the case now, like, why do you think these people are getting in? Are they getting in because they want to make you rich, or are they getting in because they want access and control over potentially the most important asset class of the century? Why are they getting in? Is it to make you rich, or is it for more control? Come on, ladies and gents. Let's sit back. We got the 2024 election this year. Come on, we're not that naive, right? We're not that naive. We have a lot of question about meme coins right now. I didn't finish my point about the Bitcoin drop. So I think that, we could be looking at a Bitcoin drop to any of these support levels. And this is where it gets quite tricky, we're also very likely to overshoot them, right? So if, let's say this is going to be the ultimate support level for Bitcoin, what's very likely is that we just kind of come down here, and overshoot it a little bit, and then we carry on back up. Or we front run it, right? There's going to be potentially some front running where we come close to it, but we don't quite enter the range, and then we move up. And that's actually very common. So that's something that we kind of produce a lot of the time in this market, and I think because of that, we've got to be quite acutely aware of that. That we do sometimes front run levels, we do sometimes overshoot levels, right? So that was actually the characteristic of the previous bull market. We set an all-time high, and then we overshot it a little bit, and then we overshot it a little bit, and then again, and we actually did the exact same thing today. I was joking about it, saying that might be what happens. I think I just said this yesterday. Let me know if I said that yesterday. If any of you guys were watching the stream yesterday, I'm pretty sure I did say that. And then that's exactly what happened. Funnily enough, we did set a slightly higher high. You guys are talking about Shiba crashing. Let's go ahead and take a look at Shiba. Where is it? Wow, minus 20% on the minute time frame. What are we doing here? Not much. Doesn't look too bad. From our high down to our low. Down. Oh my god, 44%. 44%. 41% in 6 hours. My god. Oh wow, that is quite something, isn't it? I think there's going to be a lot of people interested in buying this stuff, but I don't think I'm going to do this, guys. I was streaming for 3 hours. I don't think I can be bothered to talk about meme coins right now. But actually, to be fair, sorry, just while I'm here, I am gonna eat my words for a sec. This does look like a potential area of support. Would I buy this? Fuck no, absolutely not. That's so stupid. But it is a level of support, that's for sure. Again, like I say, with these kind of areas of support, you don't want to like wick above them and then come back down the very next day. You want to go above these areas and then hold above and then come down, right? And it's when you hold above these kind of areas, maybe you kind of do something a little bit like this. You kind of slowly come back down. that's when you can have more conviction that the level is going to hold. But if you just broke above it and you're immediately coming back down, the chance of falling through it is way too high because you haven't actually established a price above that level. There needs to be agreement in the market that the new price for this coin is above level X, right? And you only get agreement, you only get like confirmation of that when you've spent a couple of daily closes, a weekly candle above these levels and stuff like that. So definitely not a support area that I would buy for reasons like that. And that's the same thing applies to Bitcoin and other assets like that as well. That's why I'm saying, and we could actually be seeing this partly because of the S&P 500. That's why I'm saying that if the S&P 500 starts to correct now, it's in such a good position. From its previous all-time high, not only has it rallied up by an entire 7%, it's also stayed above this resistance level for 43 days. That's very different than like if it started to drop down to the all-time high from here. It only went up by 2.5% and only for 11 days. It's very different, right? This is a long time that we spent above the all-time high and we've gone up by a nice amount of percentage points. And that implies that this is the new price area for the S&P 500, which the community agrees on. Which means that if we come back down, there's going to be some defense of this level. And that's what's critical when you start getting people defending that level because they don't think it's going to go lower. And that's what happens when we start to get mentally adjusted to these kind of price levels. Guys, I'm actually very interested in some trade setups on this chart. And by the way, for anyone tuning in around now, I am just eating my second meal of the day. I was actually not even going to stream, but then the price started to collapse. I was like, fuck it, I'm here. I'm going to join you guys. So you're going to see me eating a little bit. Like I said, the second live stream of the day, 3 hours before. I'm super tired. This is a very casual, relaxed one for me. If you don't like this, then that's obviously completely understandable, but we're going to do it this way for now. I think most people don't seem to mind, so I'm just going to keep it running for a little bit. Thank you all for the support, ladies and gents. We are up to 1,100 likes. That is amazing. Thank you all so much. I love you all so much. Super happy to be here live with you all, chilling and kicking it. It is a very good day for the crypto market. You might not believe it. You might not understand it. But we set a new all-time high today. We dropped down by $10,000 today. We have triggered a first reaction rally in a while. And the first reaction rally since $20,000 ago, mind you, because previously we corrected at 48. And now we corrected at 69. So it's $21,000 that it took for us to get another correction. And wife gonna kill me. She told me to cash out this morning. Yeah, you know, it's interesting. Women are actually really good at stuff like this, in my experience. Like they get it much better than men. Even generally as traders, I think the average woman is generally going to be better than the average man at trading. It's just because they're not so stupid. Which I think a lot of guys are going to find to be a bit silly to listen to, but it is true. They're actually just not as stupid. And obviously in the top echelon, there's just way more men, so you find way more men at the top of the game. But I did find that interesting. So yeah, let's come back to Solana here. Really, really big drop. It's dropped right back down into an area of support. It did basically what Bitcoin did, didn't it? And yeah, I mean, I'm going to be interested in seeing if Solana can kind of climb its way back up. I'm going to set a couple of alerts right now, actually. Go off the logarithmic. I just want to set a couple of alerts and see if this happens, either during stream or not. It doesn't really matter, but I'd love to see Solana kind of climbing back up toward that level. And this is definitely a potential short that I would consider. I do want to kind of explore a couple positions with you guys live on stream right now. Women are more risk averse. Yeah, absolutely. They're just, you know, they might struggle to, I don't know. I don't want to like generalize this deeply because you can't, but they will definitely be smarter about kind of taking profit and stuff like that. Sounds like men need post-nut clarity. Maybe. I'm not too sure though. I don't think it makes a big difference, does it? I don't know. What do we think? What do we think in the live chat? Does it make a big difference, gents? I don't think so. It doesn't, because most crypto traders are absolute degenerates. So it doesn't, because we know what they're doing in all their time. So I don't think so. Women make good archaeologists due to their ability to dig up the past. That is brilliant. Good job, man. You are in the comment section today. Good job. That's brilliant. There's so many comments about Shiba. Where did you guys come from? This is not the channel for you. Where are you? Like, where? Who brought you here? Who told you to come here? Who told you this is not the channel for you, dude? I'm fucking with you, but I should do vlogs like Moon Carl. Yeah, my life is just not that interesting. I'm not actually like going to events and like doing fun shit like that all the time. So yeah, it's not really me. Not really my vibe. Guys, I wanna highlight something else to you that I haven't spoken about much lately. But those of you that are subscribed, that have signed up to Bybit using my link, and by the way, if you've been referred by somebody else, that's fine. You can make a new account and do the same KYC again. Those of you that have actually gotten yourself in on Bybit, if you follow these steps right here, you're going to get my trading package worth well over $100. It is an ebook, audiobook, video course that I recorded with key psychological lessons that I learned as a trader since I started to trade. And it is absolutely huge. It's actually going to be a really important handbook that I'm going to follow again throughout this next market cycle. VIP members get it for free, obviously, but you can also get it for free by following these links. I don't even think we sell it anymore, do we? Yeah, it's been a long time since I've even like promoted it to you guys. Yeah, I don't even think it's in the description. So I guess that's the only way for you to get it now. And if you can't sign up to Bybit or you don't want to or whatever, you can do the same with BingX. So just follow these steps on screen and reach out to me. You've got my direct contact here. When you're signed up to any of the exchanges that I'm promoting, just send me your user ID. And you can get that quite easily just in your profile section. And I'm going to give you that. It's absolutely phenomenal. We're re-recording a couple of bits as well inside the Four Flies Academy as well for VIP members and stuff. So that's all really, really exciting. And yeah, you've got, again, like I said, phenomenal offers. I mean, free positions. You do whatever you like with them and the profits are yours to keep. It is really, really cool. So definitely do check them out. There is a lot of exclusive benefits and perks I want to start giving to you guys who have signed up to the exchanges that I'm working with. Just more kind of insights and products. There's the Four Flies dashboard coming, which you guys are going to be getting if you're signed up to Bybit as well. So that's super, super cool. If you guys have any more questions, then please drop them in the live chat so I can go through them. Otherwise, I might start looking to head off relatively soon because I am pretty much done with today. It's been a very, very long day for Sammy. Oh, this is interesting. Matic has pulled back to $1. I like that. I like a $1 Matic. It's not something I could have traded though. It fell down to 93 cents. You can't set a stop loss for that. No way. No one could have guessed 93 cents. Altcoins are moving up. Bitcoin dominance is coming down. Bitcoin is staying relatively strong, and altcoins are moving up. That's good. Let's see how high they can go. That might actually lead into some really nice positions in this market. Value hunters. All of Twitter is still bullish as fuck. We are going down to 52, I guess. So I'm inclined to agree with you. After a big price move like this, we are definitely looking at potentially dropping much lower, because if we're keeping and maintaining strong bullish sentiment, to me that is a very clear sign that we haven't quite shaken out enough yet, and that's exactly what these are. These are just shakeouts. So we want to see a little bit of bearish sentiment. We want to see a little bit of crying over ourselves and stuff like that, or a lot of it. Negativity. We want to see negativity. And we're not quite there yet. But I can't really scroll through my list and start, analyzing these people because these are pretty good traders. But they might not all be good traders, but they're all there for a good reason. I think they're, you know, kind of at a minimum decent. And for some reason, there is something that I would want to watch. So, you know, for me, that in itself just kind of counts for a lot. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. Yeah, let's see what else we've got here in the comment section. I don't know how you XRP guys found this channel. You guys don't belong here either. Yeah, look at that. Bitcoin's coming back up here for this resistance, but it is also forming a very, very short-term ascending triangle. So, and that just basically means we keep on hitting the resistance area. It's not the strongest area of resistance in the world, but it's definitely not the weakest. This was resistance for Bitcoin for 4 days, which, you know, I mean, when the market's going parabolic, that is a long time. If we're able to get above this level, we could literally be looking at rallying back up to the all-time high. I do feel that. I do feel that. If this level holds, we're in trouble. Then at best we're trading sideways, and at worst we're continuing down. And it's probably going to be a bit of both. That's what I would say. But we're going to have to see if this level holds, because if it doesn't, that is floodgates being released. So this is the level to break. If we break this price level, that is 63,200. We're $200 away. If we break that price level, we are off. We are flying again. That's how I see it. See, it's not that I'm a Bitcoin maxi. It's just that I respect my money. Wow, we've got a political live chat today. God damn, what have we done today? All right, look at that. We're sweeping that high. We have swept that high. So let's see how this goes. That is everything we needed. I think that, okay, we've got a little bit more to cover here, but we've basically done it. Yeah, we've done it. That's it. We've swept both highs now. We've swept the high over here and the high over here. So let's see what we do with this. There's not a whole lot I can say about Ethereum, other than it looks like Ethereum dumped harder now. Yeah, Ethereum did dump harder than Bitcoin in the end. It was holding up stronger than Bitcoin originally, but then it got weaker. What can I say about Ethereum? Ethereum doesn't matter, guys. Let me put this in perspective for you all for a second. Yeah, let's move on here to CoinMarketCap. I wanna put this in perspective for you all for just a second, and what I want to do is show you Ethereum and Bitcoin's market cap. Okay, Ethereum's market right now is worth $400 billion. Bitcoin's market cap is worth 1.2 trillion, and that's after the dump, right? So these are clearly very different markets in terms of their size. Bitcoin is 3 times larger. So that's a really important thing to keep in mind, because if something is 3 times larger, it's not even close. It is not even close, okay? If you got, you know, a car that's doing 0 to 60 in 3 seconds versus a car that's doing 0 to 60 in 9 seconds, one is a supercar, Ferrari, Porsche, Lambo, whatever you want to call it, and one is a fucking Kia. Okay, so, you know, 3 times is a really, really big difference. It is not even close. So, naturally, and by the way, the whole market cap of crypto, what is it? 2.3 trillion. So Bitcoin accounts for basically half of that. A little bit more than half of that. It is so insignificant what Ethereum is doing compared to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is so much bigger. So it's just going to follow Bitcoin. Ethereum is just going to follow Bitcoin. And that is why I don't really bother analyzing the other charts, especially at times like now, Because the only thing that we're basically guaranteed is that Bitcoin is going to keep climbing in dominance, which is exactly what's happening. Alts are going to keep getting hit harder than Bitcoin, which is exactly what's happening. And Bitcoin is going to keep Bitcoining. That's it. That is it. Bitcoin is going to Bitcoin, ladies and gents. Let's look at this on the 1 minute. If we do manage to break this, because we've now had a really nice correction, that could be enough. I don't think it's enough, but it could be enough for the market to start rallying up. So this is going to be interesting to watch. We're making another attempt at this price level again. Let's see what happens. You guys are so infatuated with Shiba. This is crazy. Here we are. Look at that. That's the pump. We got it. Let's see what happens here. Because this is it. This is all we need, I think. We cleared the resistance level. There's, yeah, you could make an argument that there's more resistance up ahead, but I think this is really it. So if we start pulling back now, to me, that's a fake out. I wouldn't really expect it now. I think that, you know, this is some nice potential, at least for another couple $100 at minimum. And we're already up by $100, yeah, about $100, maybe even $200 above that resistance area now. Yeah. Guys, we need to turn Sammy into a degen. Get him shilling meme coins. You all know you'd love it. Sammy, do a 10k to 1 million challenge in meme coins. Holy shit, bro. That's the craziest thing ever. You guys are going to have a competent president in the United States before I do something like that. Good luck. Election season. God damn. We have election season in the UK coming up. It's actually like right after the US election. There it is. We're pumping. Right there. We're $300 above the resistance level now. Let's continue to see how this plays out. Crypto King, I love your comments. Thank you for asking me to do something very, very important, which is throwing some fibs on here. Let's take a look at what we're working with in terms of Fibonacci retracements, because that is absolutely critical at a time like this. That is very, very important. Crypto King, once again, thank you. First of all, 382 retracement, we've already hit it. We've already found resistance there. We're above it. 0.5 Fibonacci level. Fib is working really well here. 0.5 Fibonacci level. Found resistance here before. A little bit of consolidation, nothing too crazy. 618 level. Found a little bit of resistance. And again, things, you know, these time frames, 5-6 hours, that's a long time when you're going parabolic. Managed to consolidate there, get some rejections. We built some support in this golden bucket, and we got a rejection here. $66,000 is where our Fibonacci golden bucket is right now on this chart. So, if I was bearish, this is where I would expect Bitcoin to go up for a target, and this is where I'd be looking to short, or at a minimum to sell and take profit. Right here. If I was bearish, I'd be selling up here in this Fibonacci golden pocket. 618, 66. It lines up with areas that already make sense. That is absolutely great. Thank you very much once again, Crypto King. Niku, crypto is crashing right now. I'm up 40% overall. Should I sell or hold it? I can't answer that, man. I can't answer that, man. And by the way, it doesn't matter if you're up or not. I mean, generally speaking, if you're making money, You want to, taking profits doesn't make a man poor. At the same time, if you think it's going to go up or whatever, I mean, you got to make these decisions for yourself, dude. I can't. Don't put me in that position, dude. That's not even fair. I can't do that, man. I know what I'm doing. I'm still, staying as close to all in as I possibly can. And if we get lower, better price levels, whatever little fiat I have left on the side, I'm going to be putting back into crypto because I want to be all in. And I'm just going, I'm going long or short, whatever it requires for me to make more crypto and then have more Bitcoin. That's it. That's what I want to do. Someone asked for the website name. This is tradingview.com, and there's a link to it in the description down below. Where is it? Right here. TradingView. Check it out. Right below all the free money, which you definitely should not be leaving on the table, ladies and gents. Sammy, be my babysitter, please. Came for the TA, stayed for the ASMR. God, I hope you're not talking about me eating. I'm going to move the microphone away. I'm nearly done, by the way. It is actually so good. It's just chicken and rice, but it's so good. So I've just marked out the 618 level there. I've marked out the 618 level. That's going to be, I think this is the most important level. If we reclaim this level, we've already reclaimed the first one, so that's great. That's the 382 level. The mirror of the 382 is the 618. So you could say they're equally important. But this is the final resistance. We would say final for a while, but this is indeed Bitcoin's final resistance. Back up to, at a minimum, back up to 69K all-time high. At a minimum, if we break that level. And that might actually happen during stream, so that's going to be very interesting. Niku, thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Thank you for clarifying that. And I didn't mean to be rude at all, so sorry if I was rude. Dude, I just get like so many people looking for financial advice from me every single day, and it's so many. I'm human too. I'm gonna make a couple mistakes, but I'm sorry, dude. Sorry about that. You think that it could be a panic sell that we're looking at, and that will still go up more? You know what? That would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense. I don't think that's what we're seeing. But if I was wrong and you were right, it wouldn't be surprising. I've finished my 200 grams of chicken. Chicken and rice, nice and easy. That was so good. That was so good. Damn fantastic, Sammy. I've been watching you since 2017. I made a lot of money because of you. You legend, bro. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Super, super happy for you. That's what I want to hear. That is what I want to hear. Can we agree? Yes, I already agree with you. That we have been in a bull run for over a year. 60 to 90 days lights out. The new kids will feel the pain. No way we bull into 2025, 73k top. Okay. I kind of started disagreeing with you on the second half of all of that. The first half I was like, fuck yeah. You're saying back what I'm saying, bro. You're speaking my language. There are a lot of new people that don't know what pain means in this crypto space. There are a lot of new people. I want you to tell me in the live chat if you're new. Tell me if you've never experienced a Bitcoin crash before. And by Bitcoin crash, I mean 69k down to 15. Tell me if you've never experienced a Bitcoin crash before. Put it in the live chat now. I'm very curious how many of you there are. And I don't mean anything against you guys, but there are a shitload of people and you just don't understand how the crypto market works. And you're, it's going to happen. You're all going to get your turn. You are all going to get your turn. Hawaii had your turn. Hawaii, you had your turn. You woke up to a minus 10k candle. You're all going to get your turn. And I think a lot of people are going to get it. 60 to 90 days. I love it, bro. I think it's so realistic. And it's going to, it's not just like 60 days of like trending down. Like it would be, like you make a big move down, like let's say like this over the next week, and then you're kind of up and it's a bit shit, and then you're down, and then we kind of restart, right? And what does this look like? 90 days. Like that's how it would look. Yeah, so I think it makes complete sense. I don't know if it's going to happen, and it's just a bridge that we're going to have to cross when it comes. And I wouldn't dare say it would happen because how would I know? Like, how would I know? There's no way I would know. But I don't need to know. I don't need to care about that kind of thing. I'm just interested in where can I make money by trading this market. That's it. That's all I care about. All right, let's see what else we got here in the live chat. Have you spoken to Tone Vase recently? Yes, I have. How do you draw the tan boxes on your chart? So, can you see the left side of my screen? I think you can. Can you see this? Yeah, so you're gonna go, you can click and hold. When you click and hold, you're gonna open up this whole menu, and you're going down to the paintbrush. The paintbrush is the default tool, and then you're gonna select the rectangle. Once you've drawn, you click to draw, release, click again to release, and then as soon as you click somewhere on your screen, you're gonna have this toolbar, and you can choose whatever color you want. Oh, I like that color. Let's roll with this color, and of course you can choose the opacity. So these are gonna be our new boxes. Let's do that from now on. I like that. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Thank you for that, bro. It was manipulated profit taking. I mean, it could be, but I don't think it was manipulation necessarily. You are the most efficient, straight to the point YouTuber for crypto content, no BS. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going for. That is exactly what we're going for. How much of this pump do you think came from ETF buyers that sold off to take their own profits? Well, it's a tricky question because ETF people are not trading on the open market like you and I, right? So probably none. And at the same time, if all of the Bitcoin, you can't have it both ways, right? Like if all of the Bitcoin pump is happening because institutions are coming in, then, if they're not buying on the open market, then how does the price go up? So either it's wrong on the bullish argument or it's wrong on the bearish argument. And I don't know which one it is. And I don't know if it matters that much because ultimately that's a fundamental question you're asking. And I don't think fundamentals matter as much as people think. But if I had to guess, I would say probably, yeah, it is a bit of ETF selling and it's a bit of normal, traders taking profits as well. Good question, though. And welcome back to the live stream. A lot of you guys were tuning in on the last live stream, and you're here again. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back, ladies and gents. Thank you for smashing up those likes and making this a very special live stream. I really do need to go soon, though. It has been a very, very long day. I know you said you don't give financial advice, but I'm in Croatia and I'm 18 years old. Respect for coming out and taking control of your financial future, bro. I really appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. That's good for you. That's good for your family. I've saved up 200 euros that I want to invest. Should I drop it all into Bitcoin right now, or should I wait? Well, it's like you said. It doesn't matter to me what your age is. I'm still not going to give you financial advice. But honestly, man, if you're 18, the best thing that you would start doing is get a job. Because 200 euros is not much. I don't care what you do. If you're mowing lawns, or you're doing something else that's a little bit more Croatian. I don't know, what do Croatians do? Like film what Game of Thrones could have been for season 8. Something, and you make some olive oil or something, bro. Don't you guys do that? I don't know. I'm fucking with you. But do something that will just make you money as a job. Make some more money than 200 euros. And of course, yeah, get into investing, consider DCA strategies, consider, a diversified portfolio. You're going to find what works for you. Usually when people start out, they like to go diversified. That means diversified in the crypto space, meaning Bitcoin to other coins. So that means diversified in all spaces. So crypto and a bit of stocks and a bit of Forex or whatever. Me personally, my strategy wouldn't change regardless of how rich or poor I am. It's just all in on Bitcoin. That's the main thing I'm interested in. Nico is asking, do you have a Discord server? No, sir, I don't. And I don't believe in stuff like that. One of the things that's really dangerous, and I'm going to tell this to all of you that, many of you guys that are watching this channel, you're probably like in the scene a little bit for crypto. What I would say for sure that's really important is if you're in group chats where people are talking about crypto, you're highly, highly subject to make stupid decisions. I really think that it's something that's worth avoiding. There is so much that you can learn not being in group chats. Most of what I learned was not in a group chat. Most of what I learned actually came from books. It came from mentors one-on-one, which, yeah, sure, that's not easy to get. And it came from my mistakes. And actually, if I had to rank them, it was my mistakes were number 1 in teaching me, books were number 2, and mentors were number 3. And that's not because mentors were bad. It's just because I didn't have access to them as much as I wanted to. And why would you? Like, you wouldn't, because the guy who would be your mentor is busy, he wouldn't. So, and you don't need them because you got books. Books are mentors. Fuck's sakes. You got an author that's writing the book. Who do you think he is? You think he's dumb? Like, come on, man. So you got books. It's not something to worry about. Make some olive oil. You guys love that one. I just made $500 in an hour. Hell yeah, man. Good job, dude. $500. Man's out here making $500,000. Good job, man. Good job. Do you use a keyboard shortcut to open those rectangles? No, I don't. But if there is one, I would love to know about it. Does anyone know if there's a keyboard shortcut to draw a specific tool on what's it called? On TradingView? I don't actually. What I have, and this has been my secret, but I'm going to tell you guys who are live. No one screen record this, please. Where my webcam is where my toolbar is. So I'm just like picking and choosing, and I keep it right on the edge of my webcam so that I know what I shouldn't block the chart with. So I know that if I'm drawing something, if it's here, it's good. But if it's here, you can't see it anymore. So I kind of know, like, anything, this is my safe zone. But hey, I never planned on telling you guys that. I thought it would always be like my little secret, but fuck it, we're having a good stream tonight, so I told you guys. Consolidation getting created. Yeah, we'll take a look at the charts in just a sec. That should be interesting. You think that today's drop will continue or will it come back up? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Yeah, I do not know. I can't say. Earlier, I said I don't know, but I think we might drop. I was, a little bit more short. No, I don't know. Now I just can't say. Overall, I would love to see a much bigger correction, and I think it would make so much sense. But that doesn't mean I think it's going to happen. I don't know, and I don't care. It doesn't matter, dude. If we drop, we have a phenomenal opportunity, and if we rise up, we have phenomenal opportunities. That's all I care about. What is your view on Binance as an exchange? I fucking hate Binance. I don't like Binance. No, sorry. Don't like Binance at all. I've got a very big personal problem with them. I'm on Bybit. Bybit is like number 2 after Binance. I think basically all professionals use it though, like anyone that's actually serious in the trading game, and it's definitely not Binance where you find them. So not only do I think they have a superior product, but they're a much more this is an exchange with much more integrity. Not a fan of Binance at all. Haven't been for years. I might talk publicly about it one day, but that is not today. The thing is, I don't pick fights with people either. It's not like I'm worried about picking a fight, fuck them. But, you know, I'm just not interested in, like, starting drama. I never really, like, whenever I ever started drama on this, I don't do it, you know? I'll make jokes about people. I'll talk about how shitty American muscle cars are and how bad XRP is. But, you know, we're just having fun, right? Like, I'm not actually, like, going out picking drama with people. So that's why I don't really talk about it. But, no. Game of Thrones was filmed in Dubrovnik. Exactly. That's why you got to go back and refilm season 8, bro, because that was trash. Or now I guess we have Sora for that, right? Do I have a book recommendation? Description down below, dude. I've linked 2 of my favorite books for trading. This is for kind of getting into TA, and this is... If you guys are already traders, get this book. This book alone is better than... Is it? I think this book is better than any of my YouTube videos. It's better than any of my paid products. Is it? I think so. I think if it's not, it's very close. I think it definitely could be. This book is really powerful. It's just interviews of top traders. Top traders talking. You're hearing their minds meander. You're hearing them give reasons for their decision making and stuff. It's so powerful. It is so, so powerful. And I got stuff I would sell you guys, but I've always said it straight. I've always said the same thing. I've never said anything different. I think this is better than anything I sell. I reread this book like once a year. You got the USA link and the UK link. Check it out. If you have under $5,000, your best bet is to make it as farm airdrops, gamble memes, and invest in super low caps. Dude, that sounds... You're the same guy that wanted me to trade degen, but that sounds fucking horrible. Honestly, like I said, I think the best approach would be you get these bonuses. There are a lot of exchanges giving you free money, you know, and I would just rinse them. I mean, $500, dude. Didn't you say you have $500? Like, this will actually double your trading balance. Like, it's absolutely crazy. So, shout out to My Life on Fruits. I just subscribed. Thank you very, very much. Alt-Shift-R for... rectangles on TradingView. Let me check that out. I don't think that worked for me. Oh yeah, it does. Thank you. Alt-Shift-R. So what it does is it highlights the rectangle, but it doesn't actually start drawing. But that's good enough. That is good enough. If I had 350k, would I still go all in? But dude, if I had 350 million, I would still go all in on Bitcoin. If I had 350k, if I had 3.5k, I'd still go all in on Bitcoin. But yeah, if I really didn't have money, like, dude, this will double your trading balance, and then there's others as well that you can continue to take. Like, you know, CoinW, deposit $100, make any trade worth any amount, and you're gonna get another $100. Like, this is free money that you can just YOLO into the market or trade sensibly with. It's completely up to you, and you will take the profits out. You'll be able to withdraw the profits. So, you know, I mean, that's what I would do if I didn't have money, for sure. And even if I did, who's saying no to free $500? It's ridiculous. Leave like $500 in notes on the floor. You're going to pick it up? Of course you are. And all you've got to do is click a couple buttons to sign up. By the way, this is the best thing we could have done here on the minute time frame here. We've managed to get that breakout, come back down, back test, move up. So if this does end up holding... again, the next level to beat now is this high, but I mean, we're on the way up. We're definitely on the way up to this crucial level. I feel like if I stop live streaming, something's going to happen, but guys, I really do need to go. This is now like the 5th hour of me live streaming, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be the 5th hour in like half an hour, so I'm actually so done. But if you guys do want to see more live streams like this from me, make sure you do subscribe, and I will happily do more of these as time goes on, especially when there's volatility like this. I will be here with you guys. Where are we at? We just crossed 131,000 subscribers. Nice. Thank you guys very much. We only crossed 130, like, it was a few days ago, wasn't it? Yeah, it was recent when we crossed 130. That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. It's really nice when this channel grows quickly. It's very rewarding, very exciting. Someone mentioned it's good to have you, Talon's World. It's good. So glad you're back on YouTube more. Yeah, dude. Thank you. I mean, you know, when there's price action, I'm here, right? And ultimately, you know, if it kind of makes sense to be on YouTube, then I'm here too. You know. I don't know. I guess I just kind of fell out of love with it for a little bit. It got boring for me, honestly. That's what happened. You know, it's the same. You know, like it is the same thing in and out all the time, and that's fine. I mean, I did it for like, fuck me. I've been a YouTuber since I was like 9 years old. I'm 22 now, so this is my whole life. I just go through phases. You just need a little bit of a break sometime, but this is definitely what I like to do. You know, you just do need to kind of step back for a second. You know, now is a nice time to kind of be back in. Salam. What books would you suggest for a beginner? Yeah, I've already talked about that. Best stream ever. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much, sir. Hold Alt and press F4 at the same time to do that, brother. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Like I've never been a PC gamer. Shall I also type in Rick Astley into the YouTube search bar? Guys, I rickrolled some friends a couple of months ago. I was really proud of that. I was really proud. They were not expecting it at all. I rickrolled some friends. I was so proud of myself. I was so proud of myself. Nobody rickrolls anybody these days, but your boy was in. You earned my follow. Thank you very much, sir. I do appreciate that. Sammy, please do a meetup in the USA. Dude, I'm down. I'm down. I'll do a meetup here in Dubai for sure as well. Just seeing what else we have here in the comments. What is a Rick roll? Dude. Type that in the search bar. What's up? Old sub here. I think I'll stick around. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gents. It has been a while. This is a very, very good live stream. I am sad to go, but I really have to. I am going to... I'm going to get going for this one. Thank you all very, very much. Wow, 1,400 likes on this live stream. You guys are amazing. Let's get them pumped up one final time on this live stream if you have found this useful. Again, I think that, you know, this is quite a dangerous, pivotal time to be trading right now. It doesn't really fit my risk appetite. If I do decide to do anything, I'm probably going to post it inside of VIP. So those of you that are in VIP are going to know. And I might even forward that into gold. I don't know. We'll see. Just get yourself inside. That is my free Telegram channel. Take advantage of these phenomenal offers. That is a lot of free money to be leaving on the table. Many of you guys have already taken advantage of it. And you are able to trade these things with these coins with much more capital than you originally had. So that is fantastic. Phenomenal no KYC alternatives to Bybit and access to this beautiful trading package. Which is well worth looking into as well. So very, very useful principles in there. I think if any of you guys are serious traders and you're kind of just seeing me, that one's going to be huge. Gold is way up. Yeah, gold set an all-time high, didn't it? Gold's continuing to move up. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You didn't answer me, dude. What was your question? I don't know what your question was, bro. Some of you guys get upset I don't answer you, but you don't say your question. There's a lot of comments, so I don't see them. Can you tell us what to look out for? What do you mean, what to look out for? I don't know, man. Honestly, at times like this, I just wait for the market to stabilize. Like, fuck, you don't have to trade everything. You don't have to always be in the market. You don't. You don't have to. You can just chill. That is an option. You can just chill. The market's going to cool down. It's going to reach an easier place to trade. There's going to be a little bit more clarity. Right now it's cloudy. Right now there's a bit of a storm going on. You know, like it's not so easy to see. The waters are rocky. There's going to be calmer waters coming. You don't have to do anything. If you don't know what's going on, if you can't see a good opportunity, then leave it. Just relax, bro. Just relax. You're good, man. You're good. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. We're just getting started, bro. We just set the all-time high today and we crashed by 10K. Like, dude, we're so early. We're so early. I like to wait until I have conviction, until I have really good high probability setups that I can take. And I don't have that yet. So I'm fine. You're fine, bro. We're good. Honestly, I wouldn't even worry about it. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't. And I don't want you guys to start panicking when I get off the stream and, you know, you're still awake or whatever the case may be and whatever. You can't make me be your lifeline where you only feel calm when you listen to me. I understand if you're kind of new and you're going through this, you know, whatever, it's going to be like that a little bit, and that's cool, and that's why I'm here, but I'm not here to be your crutch that you depend on. You have to develop this on your own. You have to be able to be calm, to breathe, to collect yourself, understand that whatever's going on right now with all of this volatility is going to settle. And eventually, you're actually going to be bored of the market again. And you're going to be hoping that something exciting happens. Eventually, you're going to see a really good opportunity. And it might not even take that long. Things are accelerated in this market right now. But don't feel like you're not making money here or that you're not taking advantage of this or something. This is actually where a lot of people are losing money right now during times like this. It's where a lot of people are losing money. So don't do that to yourself, dude. You're good. You're good. If you haven't lost money today, you're good. You're doing really, really well. I wouldn't even worry about it. I don't see any opportunity currently. Just waiting. That's it, Omar. You got it, bro. Fire stream myself. Thank you very much, Kino. Ladies and gents, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, you know what to do. Go get that. Whoa, what's happening to English? English is going. Go get that bell icon checked, and I will see you all in the next one. All right, I'm definitely gonna leave this time, and I'm not coming back. This is it. That's me for the night. That is 5 hours of me done. I'm very happy with that. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you.